Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back, and I hope all is well with you guys. As always, I will point out that my English is not good, but I will try my best. If you have difficulty to understand, you can ask me or put your question in the commenting area or send it to me directly via the contact link that is in the description of this video. Then I will, as soon as possible, put the answer in writing, and hopefully it will help you that way. We are continuing our journey into cybersecurity basic, and in this section now it's time we are dive into the malware words. What? Ha, my pronunciation is not very good. I forgot to mention that this content is intended solely for educational purposes and to provide information based on my current knowledge. It should not be misused, misconstrued, or taken out of context for any illegal activities. I am not a professional or expert in the field, and the information provided is for general awareness and guidance only. Always consult with a qualified professional for advice specific to your situation. So, I have divided this topic into two sections. The first section it's only about malware, and in the second section we are going to talk about and explain the some common type of malware that is out there, and what is the difference between each type and how they function. This first section consists of many episodes. This is the first one. This episode is just an introduction what we are going to learn in the topic of malware. Basically, we will draw a map or guidelines which knowledge we are going to gain after going through these two sections. Okay, so for example, we are going to learn what exactly is malware. If we compare it with parasite, it is from our word, it is a parasite in the digital space. Instead of infecting human, it will infect your digital devices. And which capability we are also going to learn, which capability it has and what it can do. It again, it depends on which type of malware we are talking about and what is the attacker's motives. It can be used for stealing sensitive information, causing system crashes, hijack system. For example, we learned about botnet. It can use your device to do for using your device for illegal purposes, and it also because because of its evolution and constant development, uh, constantly it is outpacing our defenses. Okay, we are also going to learn to that, and we also will find the answer to this question like this: why it is problem. Again, if we use analogy, it is like an endless race between law enforcement and criminals. As soon as law enforcement find a method to prevent a specific type of crime, then the criminal using their imagination to find a new methods to do their crime. in order to avoid being captured or detected. It is also the same analogy in the cyberspace, but here it is between cyber security professional and cyber attackers. The cyber security professional or the defense team is almost always, is one or two step behind the cyber attackers, because have very good, the cyber attacker have good imagination, and there are vulnerability like zero day vulnerabilities. It is vulnerability in the system that that has not been patched or been detected by the defense team. Then if the attacker get their hands on this type of vulnerabilities, I cannot pronounce this word correctly, I don't know why. I will write it instead. I cannot write it correctly either. Vulnerabilities. I am sorry, okay? So, or I have written it here. Vulnerabilities, yes. Okay. Using vulnerability like zero day or other mm, weaknesses in the system, and design new method, sophisticated type of malware to evade uh, and get through our defenses. We are going to learn about that. Then we are also may find our the answer to the question like this: what is their intention? We have mentioned a little bit before. It depends on the motive of the attacker, who it is, and which kind or type of the malware it's being used. It also depend on the target. It can be used for stealing information. This information can be personal or business related information. It can be sensitive information related to government or trade secret for a company or intellectual properties of the company. And the intention of the attacker can also be to hijack your system for use in illegal activities, like infect your device and use your device to attack uh, the target system, like when we talked about denial distributed denial of service attack or botnet. Okay, which used botnet, and botnet consists of bots, which are collection of infected devices that is being controlled by a handler, and handler is controlled by the attacker. We talk about it in detail, okay, in the previous section. Then we are also going to learn the infiltration methods, how they are able to do that. There are many common ways, or there may be new ways also, that the security team had never thought about it, because the attacker have, they are also human, they have imagination, they can use their imagination. They can use these weaknesses in the software system, the software that you are using. They can use the worker by using social engineering. We will talk about what is social engineering in the section that is specifically about the social engineering. The other infiltration method can be configuration error. For example, if the network management team are not competent enough, they may configure some device somewhere not correctly. Then the attacker can use this weakness also. If we use an analogy, if you think like uh, think of a burglar. Burglar? When they choose their target, after choosing their target, then they go and surveil the area, check it, the area, check the area, and for example, if they found open door, unlocked door or unlocked windows, then they can use that way to come in. Or they may disguise themselves, for example, which this type of malware Trojan horse do. They they will they pretend that they are the good guys. Then by disguising themselves, it is like the saying, a wolf in the sheep clothes, like that. I don't know, that analogy. I think it will work here also. They can disguise themselves to get through to your defenses. And we are also going to learn about malware component, uh, independent of which type of malware we are talking about. All of them has these three key component, but the content of the component and the functionality, it depends on which type of malware we are talking about. They have payloads. The payload, this is here the this is the what malicious code. It is the payload that will cause the damage. Okay, wait a minute. Code. Then we have vectors. It can be called also delivery method. How to reach the target. Then we have concealment techniques or obfuscation techniques. Each malware has the using various types of concealment techniques to avoid being detected. If we use a good analogy here, picture a sophisticated rocket, right? First of all, it has a command control or the launcher. Here it can be command and control. Head is the attacker, right? Then this rocket has motor or engine. This is being used to deliver. We have warhead. Okay, our motor is vector. Then the warhead is payload, which will cause the damage, right? Then if the rocket is sophisticated enough or modern, it has stealth technology, like we think stealth technology. It is to prevent being intercepted by the defense. Okay, so to sum it up, also in this guide we will explore the various types of malware such as viruses, worms, Trojan horse, and ransomware. You will learn how each of them functions, their unique components, and how they differ from one another. We will dive into their specific uses, where they are commonly deployed, and the telltale signs of an infection. By the end, you will have a solid foundation to recognize and defend against these digital threats. I hope mm, that this introduction video by this introduction video, we have map in your hand, in our hand, to move forward. If you have any question up until now, you can put it in writing either in the commenting area or send it to me directly via the contact link that is in the description of this video. Otherwise, we are again we are in the first section. In the next video, we are going to answer the question, what is malware, which will be the second episode in the first section. See you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.